What's up guys, Schmidt here. Welcome back to another video. Today guys, we have the 1,000 subscriber Q&A. So we just hit 1,000 subscribers just a few days ago, 3-4 days ago, something like that. And we're almost at 2,000 subscribers already, which is just absolutely insane. Again, I keep talking about it, but the support on the channel has been absolutely amazing. And so I'm here, like I wanted to give a few days for people to get their questions in and stuff. I didn't want to do like the video the next day or whatever. So I wanted to give a good amount of time for people to get their questions in. But I gotta like do it today because we're just about to hit 2,000. I don't want this video to be completely outdated, not like it would really matter. But anyway, we're here doing the 1,000 sub Q&A. So in my last video, in the thank you video, I had you guys leave comments for things you wanted for the Q&A. I asked you guys to use hashtags. Some of you didn't use hashtags, or I'm not really sure if all of these questions that I took were meant to be in the Q&A, but if there were some that didn't really have hashtags, I just kind of like guessed on ones that maybe could fit the Q&A or ones that I would probably want to go over anyway, just so you know, common information that you guys should probably know about me. But we got quite a few questions. I'm excited. I took a peek at some of them, and some of them are actually pretty good, so let's get right into them. For context, I've got them all on my phone right here, so if you guys see me looking down over here, I've just taken a peek at the questions over here. So to start off, we kind of have a double from Patrick Sims as well as Josh March. And the reason I'm putting this as a double is because they were just kind of intertwined together as questions. Patrick asks, do you have a PS4? And Josh asks, do you have an Xbox One? I actually have both consoles. I mainly play on Xbox One 95+% of the time. It's just where all my friends are. It's where I personally prefer to play. I know PlayStation 4 is quite a bit more popular than Xbox, but it is what it is. I prefer Xbox. I always have, and so, but I do have both consoles. Next question is from My Life is a Hitmarker. Unfortunately, I love that name. That's hilarious. He puts hashtag #Schmitty. What's your favorite COD map? So this was really hard to narrow down to just one map because I have liked a lot of maps in COD history. So I went through, and for all the CODs that I've played enough of to give an opinion on, I have the maps here, like my favorite map from each COD game. So from MW2, I have High Rise. From Black Ops 1, I put Firing Range. Modern Warfare 3, I have Dome. Black Ops 2, Hijacked. Call of Duty Ghosts, Octane. Advanced Warfare, Riot. Black Ops 3, it's a dead tie between Infection and Breach. I absolutely love both of those maps. Infinite Warfare, I would have to say Retaliation was my favorite map. And then from Call of Duty World War II, London Docks. Adex Chair asks, what is your KD on all the Black Ops games? So in Black Ops 1, I had a 1.26. Black Ops 2, I had a 1.10. And Black Ops 3, I had a 1.34. The reason Black Ops 2 is lower than Black Ops 1 is because, like I told you guys in some previous videos, I got into Black Ops 1 a little bit later than, you know, when it had come out and everything. I think I even got into it after Black Ops 2, and so that's kind of why the KDs vary. They're not extremely good KDs. I do like to goof around in Call of Duty a bit, but those are my KDs for all the Black Ops games. Matt says, hashtag Schmitty1K, what is your favorite Call of Duty and why? It may not be a popular answer, but my favorite Call of Duty is Black Ops 3. I just have so much time put in that game. I think it's almost 24 days or something. I have so many memories with friends and just so much time put in that game. I ended up getting all the weapons in that game, even though it was such an unfair supply drop system. Overall, I mean, I know it's got advanced movement, it's got specialists, it's got supply drops and all those things that people aren't a big fan of, but overall, I just feel like the game was so great, and I've probably got the most memories on that game. As well as I kind of started my YouTube channel up during Black Ops 3, so that game will always have a special place in my heart. Gus says, hashtag Schmitty1K, is there a video you would have preferred to blown up like this? I'm assuming he's referring to the German YouTuber about Haptic Rush video that is almost at 80,000 views. And I kind of did a series back this time last year. It was just kind of a funny moment compilation series. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I did a series where I took all of my favorite moments from an entire week of playing with my friends, and I made a compilation of it and put it out once a week. I loved that series. I wish it would have blown up. I wish a lot more people would have got to see it. I have those videos marked as private now. I may unlock them here in the future if you guys want to go back and watch them, because they are absolutely freaking hilarious. But yeah, I would have loved for those videos to blow up because the amount of time I put in those videos was insane. I went through about 20 plus hours of footage each week and spent like a good part of 3 days editing the video for each week. So I would have liked for those to blown up just because of how much work I put into them, but honestly, I'm just thankful that my channel has, you know, finally now started to get recognized, and I've got a bunch of new subscribers and viewers to make content for. Swomi asks, I hope I pronounced that right, hashtag Schmitty1K, where would you be if YouTube didn't exist? So, I mean, this is kind of an odd question for me because I don't do YouTube as like a full-time thing, or like not even close, but as far as making content, I probably just obviously wouldn't have a place to make content, which would kind of suck, but then again, if YouTube didn't exist, there'd probably be another platform out there to do so. But I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for YouTube, I'd probably just continue to play video games. I just wouldn't have a place to share that content with. But I love watching YouTube videos a lot as well, so that would kind of suck and would take away a large part of viewing pleasure for me. Patrick Chacolo asks, hashtag Schmitty1K, do you love haptic? All you people from the Haptic Army, from Haptic Rush, who I made the video about, yeah, all those people are absolutely amazing. They come over and spread a lot of love in the comment section and everything. They leave really nice comments and all that stuff. And like they're big, they're massive, and they are very supportive of Haptic, and all those guys are amazing. Haptic actually left a comment on that follow-up video. Super cool dude. And I truthfully wish I understood German so I could watch his content because it seems awesome. Confident Noob says, Schmitty, I love your videos, mate, and been subbed for a week, and the growth on your channel has been amazing. Anyway, enough rambling. I have two questions. They are, one, how old are you? And two, what or who inspired you to start YouTube? By the way, I love the intro and outro song to your videos. Thank you for all the kind words, man. So to answer the first question, how old am I? I am 20 years old. And the second question, I actually had someone else ask this. Nathan Shipley asked the same thing. What made it inspired you to start doing YouTube? I don't really remember how I got started into watching YouTube videos. I think it had to do with, if you guys remember Guitar Hero back in the day, I think I had some people showing me like crazy tutorials of people getting like 100% on the songs or whatever, and so that's kind of how I found YouTube. How I got inspired and wanted to start doing YouTube, Chris Smoove. I don't know how many of you guys know him. He's a really old school commentator. He doesn't even do Call of Duty anymore. He does like NBA 2K, Madden, and he covers like real life NBA stuff. He did Call of Duty back in the day, and I loved watching his commentaries, and that just kind of was the first spark in my head, like, hey, that'd be something really cool to do. And, you know, for years and years, like, this was back in, like, 09, 2010, and then, like, I didn't even really get into making videos, like, until quite a bit later, so I had the inspiration to do it for quite a long time, but, if I had to leave it to one person who inspired me, that'd be Chris Smoove. Herster Plays asks, hashtag Schmitty1K, congrats, bro. How long have you been doing YouTube? So I've had my channel since July 8th of 2013, that's when I created it, but I kind of put videos out here and there, just kind of, you know, the old school classic record with a phone type videos, which I don't think too many of them are on the channel anymore. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look. But I know like the OG, like very first ones I put on there aren't. But I didn't really start getting into making content until January of 2016. That's when I started to at least kind of consistently put out content, started a few series and got into things that way. And then kind of since then, I've been pretty consistently making content. King Evan 2 asks, hashtag Schmitty1K, do you think of YouTube being a full-time job in the future? I really hope so. I mean, it's just something so cool, and I just couldn't even imagine being able to do it for a full-time job and get paid. And I don't know, people keep saying YouTube's gonna fall off the map sometime soon, and I mean, I just don't know. But I mean, just assuming it wasn't going to and I had the opportunity, I would absolutely love to do it. Hopefully I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that one day. So we got another one from King Evan. He says, what is your favorite gun in COD history, and what is the most annoying gun in COD history? My favorite gun of all time in Call of Duty is the Modern Warfare 3 ACR. That is the best gun of all time. Don't at me. I honestly get a little triggered when people try to tell me the Modern Warfare 2 one is better. That's not the case. The MW3 one is amazing. That's by far my favorite gun in COD history. Most annoying gun? It was kind of hard for me to pick one because I tried to think back and like remember what gun triggered me the most. And overall, I would say from the CODs, I would say shotguns in general annoy me the most because, and I don't mean to be totally insulting here, but I just feel like those don't take a lot of skill to use. You just gotta point them in a general direction and point the trigger. Shotguns have always annoyed me, and they're instant kills. AKA Kuzin says, hashtag Schmitty, do you think the next COD will be good? I really do. I think Treyarch's gonna knock it out of the park. I mean, in my opinion, Treyarch hasn't made one bad Call of Duty yet. And I think, you know, with kind of the transition back into boots on the ground, I don't know that World War II is necessarily the best era to do. And so, if Treyarch does a modern Call of Duty, which is looking like is going to be the case, and Treyarch makes amazing Call of Duties, the modern era is my favorite. So for them to make a modern game and they're my favorite developer, I just think would be amazing. I'm really excited for the next Call of Duty, and I think it's going to be one of the top 3 CODs of all time. Beef TV says, hashtag Schmitty1K, have you ever and are you currently interested in weed or vaping? Thanks, man, and keep up the good work. Well, I'd say that question was a little blunt, don't you think?
Hey, who mans is this?
Oh, dad jokes for the win. But, nope, never really considered doing any of that stuff, never done it, just... Nope, not for me. Jameson Cusworth says, hashtag AskSchmitty, do you play any sports and what's your favorite car? Congrats again. I played 3 sports back in high school. I played tennis, basketball, and baseball. I play in just kind of like for some fun leagues now, but I mean nothing too crazy anymore. As far as favorite car, I'm not a big car guy. I've never really been into cars or anything. I mean, if it looks cool, I mean, I'm down for it. I don't really have a specific car that I love. Charlie says, favorite video game of all time and why? Also, Pats or Eagles. Favorite video game of all time, bar none, Halo 3. I don't know how many of you guys know, I'm a massive Halo fan. I played Halo so much back in the day. Ever since I was 6 years old, I started playing Halo. It's not as popular anymore, but I absolutely love the series. Halo 3 is by far my favorite game. So many memories. As far as Pats or Eagles in the Super Bowl, I really want the Eagles to pull it out. Kind of tired of seeing the Pats win every year. So I'm rooting for the Eagles. Not too confident in them winning, but I guess we'll see what happens. Suget Corrida de Toros asks, hashtag Schmitty1K, do you plan to make more videos on other Call of Duty games, possibly older games than Black Ops? So older Call of Duty games, for sure. I love going back and playing old CODs, and of course with the hype up for potential Black Ops 4 or COD 2018, Treyarch making a Call of Duty, whatever it's going to be. We'll probably definitely go back, play some Black Ops 3, some old Black Ops games for sure. I do the Modern Warfare series as well. I'm really waiting for them to bring it backwards compatibility for Xbox One, but I still have a 360 to play it on as well if need be. As far as older than Black Ops, I mean, the only game I'd really be interested in playing that's older than Black Ops is Modern Warfare 2. I don't like COD 4 at all, and World at War is just too hacked really to hop on it. I mean, maybe I could give it a try one day, but not really too interested in trying that out. Definitely more videos on older COD games to come. Magna FX asks, how do you make your videos? So I'm not going to get super in-depth with it. Just know that I use an Elgato HD60 capture card. The webcam I'm using is a Logitech C920. The mic I'm using is a Blue Snowball Ice. As far as a computer, I just have a MacBook Pro laptop. As far as editing my videos, I use iMovie. I know none of that stuff's really top of the line, but it works for me, and overall I think the videos come out pretty well. Dax the Menace asks, hashtag Schmitty1K, do you ever live stream on Twitch or YouTube? Love the grind, by the way. Hopefully reach 100k subs in no time. Unfortunately, I feel like 100k subs is well in the future, but I guess anything can happen. As far as live streaming, I talked about this in my last video. I'd love to do some. I still want to do kind of a special live stream for 1,000 subs, even though by the time I'll get to it, we'll probably be past 2,000. But yeah, I love doing live streams. I just never did many of them in the past. I mean, nobody ended up coming to watch or anything, but if you guys would be interested, for sure, I'd love to do live streams. Calamity asks, do you have a Twitter? So in the description of every one of my videos is my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Twitch. You guys are more than welcome to go follow those over there. They're all Schmitty2323, the same as my YouTube channel. So Hybe Zerol says, COD AW or Ghost, I'm assuming it means COD AW. May not be the popular answer, but personally for me, AW. I played that game a pretty decent amount, nothing too crazy, but I did have some fun times. A lot of the DLC was kind of fun, even though it's not one of the best Call of Duties of all time. I mean, I still had my fun with it. That type of game isn't something I'd want to see again with all the crazy movement, the overpowered variants, and all those kind of things, but I did kind of have my fun with the game, and I do personally prefer it over Call of Duty Ghosts. And finally, the last question from Kaisa Irie, what are your plans for your channel now that you've boomed? Truthfully, just continue with the content. Just continue to put on more videos, hopefully keep more entertaining stuff for you guys, and hopefully continue to grow the channel even more. But as far as videos and those type of things, I mean, I'm very open to stuff you guys want to leave me in the comments that you'd like to see. I traditionally do commentary styled videos, but I also love to do funny moments videos. If you guys go back and look at my recent videos, I've been doing Fortnite funny moments. I just kind of halted that because of all the crazy support and all the crazy gain of subscribers and all the stuff on the channel. I just kind of flipped up content, but I would definitely love to get back into that if you guys are interested in Fortnite. Like I said, any other content you guys want to see, feel free to let me know. Anyway, that does it for the 1,000 subscriber Q&A, guys. Thank you so much for leaving all the questions in the comments. And once again, I know I keep saying it, but thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel recently. Really means the world to me, and let's keep it up. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smack the Schmidt out of the like button down below. Hopefully you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys on another video. So long, everybody.